Bright Future STEM Academy, and in addition, welcome to Scratch Programming. Today's the third lesson, so we'll enter into the harder side, but have some fun with it. Today we're going to combine the last two lessons into one, movement and speech. We'll be setting a boat on sail, in addition to adding a character or sprite as the sailor. So let's get right into it. I know I use the cat as the main character every time, but you can choose something else, so we'll do that. We can X that out, and we can choose a sprite. And let's go with something interesting. People. Let's go with Dorian. Dorian looks cool. Or actually, yeah, we'll go with Pico. So Pico will be our sailor. So the code, we first want to start with an event block. And as I've said before in the last two videos, these are the ones that control they control all the action that happens into the box that we have in the top right corner. So we can start with this one. When blank key is pressed. So for this one, we can choose the right arrow, since we'll be sailing a boat and the sailor will be going with it. Or actually, we'll start with the boat first. So go into new sprite section and type in boat, and we'll find the sailboat over here. So we'll start with the code for the boat. So we want to go over here when blank key is pressed, and we'll go to right arrow. So again, which set of blocks are the ones that move objects? That's right, the motion blocks. So we'll go over here, and we'll choose the move option. And for a boats usually go pretty fast, so we won't keep it at 10. We'll bring it up a notch. We'll make it 50 steps. So if we press the right arrow, it'll start going in the right direction. But it won't go left. Why not? Because we haven't put in code for it. So we have to bring another one of these blocks and choose the left arrow this time. And we go back to the motion blocks, which move the character, the sprite, and change the steps to 50. And if we press the left arrow this time, it'll move in the left direction. Or no, sorry. It moved in the right this time. You see the mistake I made? So positive 50 would be moving it to the right. If we want to make it move to the left, we'd have to make the value negative 50. So now if we press the left arrow, it'll start moving in the left direction. If we go back to right, it'll move in the right, and it'll go back to the left. So now we can code for Pico over here, our sailor. So we go back to the events blocks, which is right key pressed, and we choose the same option, move steps. So we cannot choose 10 steps because we want Pico to go along with the boat. So we would have to change this to 50 steps. So it can stay up on it and keep along in the right corner block. And again, we go back to the events blocks, go to the blank key is pressed, and choose the left arrow this time. So when the left key is pressed, the boat and Pico move to the left. Choose the left arrow, go to the motion box, choose the move blank steps, and this time we want to choose negative 50. So Pico moves to the left when we press the left arrow. And if we want to, let's choose a backdrop. This will make it more interesting. Which has water. Let's choose one that has some water on it. No. City with water. Okay. Yep, this is a perfect one actually. And we can increase the size of the boat. So if we go to size, let's change it to 200. Or nope, way too big. Let's change it to 125. And let's change the size of Pico as he's way too big. Let's change it to 50. And we can drag him over here. Or let's bring it up to 65 for the size. And since there's a nice view, we can add dots to Pico here. So we can do think, and we can start off simple. You can say anything you want, but I'll just say, what a nice view. This has more fun to it and it's a bit more interesting. And again, we do the same thing. We do the same thing over here for the left arrow. What a nice view. Now if we go in the right corner, what a nice view, what a nice view, as I press the left arrow, and then when I press the left, or sorry, when I press the right arrow, it moves right, and what a nice view shows up, which is what Pico was thinking when seeing the view. And when the left arrow is pressed, the boat and Pico, who's a sailor, also move left. And the next video will be a more advanced version of this, so stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.